Hello, folks, and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we take care of Sector 60, and we discovered another extreme enemy base, and we still have our eradication one. I'm hoping that this guy here is going to be the wrap up of that, because we know this one is not a base or an eradication center or anything else. So I'm hoping we can take care of this one and then attack that one, and that will be game over for that area. And then hopefully we don't run into any other problems, because I really truly do want to get to Desolate Rift, but I don't want to face losing sectors because of me exploring. So we're going to launch over there. We're going to max out this thing. I actually really like this core design. It's relatively simplistic. It doesn't use a ton of resources. It uses a lot, but not a ton. And gives expansion options by either moving some things or just building along the line of those vaults. So we're going to launch in there. We're going to see exactly what that brings for us. And then once we have that figured out, we can hopefully do a little bit more. But we're going to start off here. We're going to pause instantly. Well, we'll wait for the dust to settle, and then we'll pause. We have that. We have power. It's loading all that stuff in there. We just have lead. And it looks like this is either going to be an air or a ground-based thing. Because of the water here, it's not going to be a... no water comes from any of their stuff. Let's take a look and see what they have. So they have some air defenses, more of this silliness. What do we got here? What are you making? So they're making ground factory stuff there. That's important to know. At least it's just daggers, so I'm not super worried about them. Down here we have this nice area of... Ooh, that's interesting. We have another area over here with flares. Another area of flares. Luckily, these areas are not going to be too big of a deal to knock down, I don't think. We have this area of ripples, which all we have to really do is knock out that, and the ripples kind of slow down, I think. We have a big power area with an overdrive projector that we can knock out relatively easily, I think. I'm talking a big game right now, but I don't really know what's going on. Down here, nothing to worry about there, nothing to worry about there. And then we have two cores down here and nothing over there. Okay. The nice thing is that we can fly around all that stuff and access these cores relatively easily. And we're going to continue our normal attacks, knocking out that, then knocking out that, and then it's a cakewalk for that. And then we can go in and do the same thing over here. So knocking out that and that is going to be key. Hopefully we'll be able to build some Bellas, fly them over here, drop them down, and just wreck house. But that's kind of the plan right now. We'll see how that works out, because my plans rarely go to plan. As a commenter in the not too distant past said, you never do what you say you're going to do. And that's absolutely correct. I apologize. It's just I'm easily distracted, if you haven't been able to tell. And when I do get easily distracted, my game suffers. We'll do that. But we're going to go ahead and get some of this stuff set in there. I get this guy right there. Oh man, look at this. It's all going to flow so nicely. And then what I can also do is throw one of these guys on the back. So we have power for all of the things. I'm going to quickly jump out to some of these depots. And what that's also going to allow us to do is see how many waves we're going to survive. So we're going to survive 24 waves just as is right now. We don't have to do anything else. We survive 24 waves, which is fantastic. Oops, that was the wrong one. I was already in that one. Goodness gracious. All right, so we're going to launch over here. We'll get this. We'll launch that out to our sector there. And then I'm going to go to Salt Flats real fast and gather up all this stuff and send that out there. And then our last thing that we need to address is this guy. It's my favorite one because it's just such a hot mess of stuff. I just love watching the rainbow of random crap that comes out of that just do its thing. So we're going to go in here. We're going to get production set up here eventually. This needs to get changed over. I should have done that originally, but I didn't. We all make mistakes. It's okay. So we're going to go do that. And then I can get these guys set in there as is. I am actually going to make sure those are one ways. And we're going to roll through some of this stuff to Surge, because this guy is just going to be busy the whole time. We'll eventually get some bombers to help us out with that, but that's a little bit longer down the road here. So this guy's eventually going to go away, and we should be able to do some more work here. What are you? Okay. Let's go here and get a battery. It should be able to fit up there. Heck yeah. There we go. All right. So what I want to do now is I'm going to move this guy over here more. So I think we're going to put that up here, which means I can do that. And these can just flow right into there. And then we're going to deconstruct that one because I do want to get the Velas rolling here. So we have that one. This was our next option. And we just require that goes away. And we should be in really good shape with that, I think. Let me just double check and make sure that's going to go there. Or do I put the router? No, let's just put that going. I'm so uncomfortable with these that I don't know what's going on with them. So I'm a little scared of placing those in. So I'll do that. That's going to go there. That needs to get moved over just one spot. That's in the wrong spot. My goodness, I cannot do the things that I want to do. But that's going to have to go there. And then, well, I guess it doesn't have to go there. Let's see if we do this and then that. That should work. All right, and then we'll put on this big boy right there. We're going to throw a bunch of these on that. And we are just using Surge like bananas, but it's okay. We don't need to really have real defenses against that. And you can see their first real unit is slowly coming towards us. But I'm not overly concerned about it. All right, we're going to throw an impulse pump over here. This guy's going to sit up there. That's going to be titanium. This one's going to be titanium. That one's going to be plastium. And then this one is going to be, what else does it need? Silicon. Okay. And then we're just going to stick on the one-way stuff there. So they should be loading up, which is what we want. And then what we can do is get this stuff powered up. This is also going to be titanium, which we already established. And then I need to go in here to the cryofluid mixer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's throw 6 of them just because we can. Those are all going to flow in there. We're going to have this come up and over. So, well, we'll figure that out, I guess. But I want to bring those over to big old liquid tank is my thinking here. So these guys are going to be all along there. And we're just going to throw that stuff like so. All right. And then what we can do is have this pulse conduit. Well, let me get this stuff established first. So we'll do boom, 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 boom. That's all going to go out like so. We'll throw on the router city. So I don't think we're blocking anything if we do that. All right, and then I should be able to just take this and we'll replicate that coming across. Boom, 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 boom. And these guys are all going to feed there, over, and into there. I think that should work. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. All right, and then I need to go back and research again because I always forget what builds what. So Velas are underneath the Nova. So I'm going to go back up here. I'll select a Nova, and we'll go to town. We're going to bring some of this stuff forward a little bit. So that whole area is going to be there, and it will exist in these spots. Boom, boom, boom. We're about to the point where we have enough of these that I'm comfortable switching our production over to that. And then these guys, I just want to have gather back there just so they're organized and I don't have to think about them. All right, all of that's going ahead, doing its thing. We're going to put some surge walls up in front of all that just to protect our investment. And what I really like about these is they're using up those units before we have to use the foreshadow, which makes things a lot easier, I think. And we already started making one? Is that what we're at? Yeah, man. And look, we're holding on to that cryofluid. That's awesome. So what I think because these things take so long, eventually what I'd love to do is have like one main line and then have it split off, because we do have the router option to do some things, but we just don't have enough of that quite yet ready to roll. Let's see. So that area needs to get attacked first down here so we can get some aircraft in there. We're going to shut down that. And then once we shut down that, we'll bring the Velas over here and we'll shut down all of that stuff. And that's the plan anyway. You can see that they are rather aggressive this time around, which is interesting. We're also way down on power, so we're going to help ourselves out and grab some more power while we're at it. And that's just a simple investment of some RTT generators that hopefully are all within the space of that, which it looks like they are. And now our power is rocking and rolling. We have all of that. We can now hopefully add on some additional support here. And power-wise, we're golden. Okay, so I'm going to invest some stuff here in some force projectors. So it looks something like that. And there's no real need for this, I don't think, right now. But it makes me feel better, which is really what I'm concerned about right now. These are my feelings. So we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that there. We need another one of these over here. There we go. And then this, I'm gonna have you guys output right there. And that should make life a little easier for us. I'm also gonna throw in some segments back here. I really don't want to face any real consequences for my decisions right now. I just want to go through and see what we can do here. All right, so we have all that built. We're going to go down here with our Vela. I want you to knock out that guy, and then we're going to just eviscerate this area down here. Unless they eviscerate us first. We're going to pull you back a little bit. And we're just going to keep them under cover there for a bit. We'll have our little repair point set up there. All right, while that's all happening, we can take these bombers and we can go start knocking out some of their defenses. I think we'll be able to knock a decent chunk, not a full chunk, but a decent chunk of this stuff out. So I come in from over here and we're just going to knock out that one supply area. And then we're out. Then we can knock out this supply. There we go. Then I think we should be able to get that crew over here without really any real issue. So I just need to knock out that one power source. All right, we knocked out stuff. We caused fire. We caused that to stop being able to produce, which means their silicon's done, which means these guys in production are done after that time frame. And that's totally fine with us. Now we have 3 Velas. We're going to start marching down here. And we're just going to slowly focus on knocking them out. There we go. We're just going to let them sit there and cook. We'll walk them forward a bit. There we go. All right. And their unit productions are done there now. So we don't have to deal with that foolishness. I just love watching them just absolutely wreck house on all the things. It's very fun. It's like, yeah, that was a lot of stuff that we just wiped out instantly there. Continue to try to knock out some of their firepower. I'll bring you guys back. I'm going to have you fly and bring you back over here. We have this crew ready to go again. And I think we're just going to do this like back and forth kind of thing. Let's see what they're getting fed from that one spot. Once we knock out that, it's over for those things. So that's where we're going to go and try to be effective at. We'll see how that works. All right, that was effective. See, like, I don't care that he's firing at us because we're just using up the remainder of his weaponry, and then we can go down there with the little in our way. Okay, so that area now is ours. We're going to have everybody fly. We're going to come down here. Like right there. We'll drop it down, and we'll just wreck house on that area. There we go. We need to get down to this area because I'm tired of them attacking us there with all that random crap, so we will have to do a little work to get that out. Alright, all of that is getting toasted. I'm going to come over here. Don't really care about those guys right now because they're out of the power that they need. There we go. Look at the fires we've started. This is glorious. Overdrive projector's done. Come in there. We're going to knock out this whole power production area so that they're not going to be able to do all of the things that they want to do. They can't do any of them because we're going to knock that whole area out. You guys will boost up here. Oh, goodness. I didn't realize I took them right over some of the fuses, but that's okay. We'll land. They should be able to heal each other up. So I'll give them a second to recover. Looks like they've already recovered. There's one fuse gone. There's another fuse gone. All right, I'm not going to attack this area with these guys. I'm just going to use the horizons and come in and knock out that. Which is their main, although we could just knock out the individual spots. That would be easier, but well, let me back up. How many do we have here? We have 24. Okay. I think what I'm going to do instead, so these guys are going to come all the way around. So we're going to go all the way out here. Where are you at? There they are. Okay. Let's come on down, guys. Because the Vela is going to take 7,000 years to get to where we're at right now. There they are. All right, I just need to switch over to the foreshadows and make sure we're out of their range. Which we are. So we're going to come over here. Ow. All right, I'm going to fly through here. Going to try not to get shot down. Oh, this is quite lovely that I can just go basically straight down. Ooh, ooh, guys, go over here. Get out of the way of that thing. All right, I cannot get those premiums really shot down, so we're going to go try to get that. Ow, leave me alone. There we go. All right, that foreshadows toast. We're going to get another crew back for the other one. I'm just going to fly up and get shot down. I don't really care because it's going to take me back to where I want to be. All right, and then we have this crew here, which we're going to put airborne. Bah. Okay. I'm going to bring them over here, I think. These guys are just going to come in. I just want them to wreck house. I don't really care. They're going to come in there. And we're going to just attack all of the things. I love these things so much. They're so much fun to just go through and just destroy everything in your way. You don't have to worry about anything. Just you can wreck all of the things. And they're especially fun when you don't have to worry about getting shot up too much and electricity and all that other stuff. So these guys are going to go attack that. You guys can go down here and attack that stuff. Oh, they still have units being made there. My bad. Not anymore, though. Sucks to suck. Alright, let's see. So I'm going to take those guys and try to attack that area. They're attacking me right now. Oh, no. Cyclone? Those are cyclones? I thought they were just... No, I want you to attack that guy. There we go. That whole area, as far as being a defensive area, is now pretty much done. Get rid of those duos. Got all that done. Fantastic. Let's continue moving. Who's shooting at us still? There's one little duo there. Look at them. Alright, I want you guys to knock out that thing. You guys now can continue your path. Coming down. That crew's gonna go that way. Alright, we got that. Let's go over here. You guys need to knock out that thing. It's just amazing. We're able to march through this with a handful of Velas. You can just pretty much do whatever you want in this game. That's amazing. Ow. Okay. We're at the point now where we're starting to close in. Like, look, we are already on the range of this foreshadow. That's fantastic. We already plowed through all of their stuff. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how fast we got down there. Now it's time to bring in our horizons. And we're going to continue doing our thing here. So I have my horizons. I'm going to bring them the other way around, I think. Mainly because we've wiped out everything in that way. That's fantastic. So do I want to knock out that guy right there just for funsies? Let's do it. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't realize there were scatters there. We're going to avoid those. It's a random place to put some scatters, but I guess it's effective. And come down here. This one's going to be a little tougher because we're going to have fire from these guys as well. So we're going to try to get as far over so we're out of their range. And I just want to knock out that one foreshadow. Although, let's just knock out the specters as far as being a weapon that can bother us there. All right, we'll make more of those. Not a big deal. You guys can come up and fly. And let's plop you down. Where do we want to plop you down at? Let's bring them right over here. This guy's still having some trouble, so fly. Now you can do your thing. These guys are just destroying things. I love it so much. All right, we got these guys doing their thing. We're gonna land you. You guys go knock out that one. You guys are kind of on hold right now. And this crew, we're going to bring them down. And then we can start wrecking house on that stuff. We'll bring them in a little closer. Actually, let's just wipe out that thing. Stupid tsunami. You can't handle this, tsunami. It's not in your realm of possibility. We're only on wave 12, which is nice because we are being effective. But we want to knock out all those scatters. Don't want any Air Force or anything to have to deal with that problem. And we're slowly going to just continue to knock out pieces of their existence here. Just burned right through everything. I love it. Yep, that's all done now. That's all done. They're trying to stop the fire from spreading, but they can't. They do not have the power. Now, I'm surprised we're not in range of that spot right there, but I guess we're not. I'm going to pause the game real fast just to see. Oh, we are right on the edge. Okay. So that's good to know. And then if we take a look at the Spectres, we can actually land these guys down here if we wanted to. They're going to get fired at pretty quickly, but they would survive. But what's going to be easiest for us is to knock out this bad boy here. These guys are already out of their power, so I'm going to try to fly down there a little bit and just kind of annoy them like that. Yeah, I want to use up any... All right. The nice thing is I have refills here, so I can just go over and get repaired. And I'm back in action. Oof. All right, but I do have friends that can come with me now. So we're going to come on down here. We don't have anything, and I mean anything in our way on this entire left side of the map. We are golden. So we can kind of come straight down if we wanted to. I'm just going to double check and make sure that our Spectres... Oh, one of them's still up and running. He's out. And we're going to go and get that foreshadow, which is going to take away their long-range threat. We still have meltdowns that we're going to have to deal with, but that's a slightly different problem. All right, so we're going to go for that spot. Go ahead, guys. I want to see if, make sure you're using up anything else that you possibly would need to use. I want to pause it real fast just so I can see what's going on there. Oh God. We'll see if they make it. I'm doubtful of that. I forgot that we have the meltdown that we need to worry about, but that's fine. Yeah, they did not make it. That's okay though, because we're going to start encroaching on their territory anyway. We're going to start bringing more stuff to the house here. These guys are also going to come over, and we're going to just start knocking out power. Just go knock that thing out. Let's go. If we can knock that out, we're golden. Oh yeah, we're golden. That's it. It's game over for them. There we go. All right, there's one core that's most definitely going to be done. If we'll move forward, we're going to try to knock out that particular spot if we can. But we're moving through. We're getting that done. Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right. That core's on fire as well. This guy somehow is shooting us still. Oh my goodness. So we're almost there. That thing's on fire. Somehow they're still producing electricity in the RTD generators. But we can now bring down the Velas here. We should have, what, 2 or 3? We have 4. We can bring those down, no problem. fly straight down. We don't want to touch that at all. Nothing else is a concern for us at the present time. So I'm going to bring those all right down to there. We will land them. And I think these guys are the only ones that we have problems with. So when they get down, I'll land those guys, and then we'll continue from there. So I'll put them in move status. These guys are going to come down with me. And we're coming straight down with our other Velas here. And our entire purpose right now is just to attack that one spot right there. If we knock that out, it's game over. It's already game over, quite honestly, but then it's super game over. So we got that. You guys are out of bullets, so we don't care about you. And that's it. Sector is captured. Let's go out to the map real fast. Ooh, look at that. We found another enemy base, which we'll have to deal with. But what's interesting here is this whole area is now clear. We have this guy we need to worry about, and hopefully there's nothing else coming from that. That's Sector 121. We got that taken care of. We have an eradication base that we need to still take care of, and then one smaller one, which will happen at some point in the future. But we are in fantastic shape. I'm sorry if you're waiting for me to go on the Desolate Rift, but I want to knock out all of these enemy bases and eradication bases before we get moving forward, which we will take care of in short order. Folks, thanks for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.